Okay, so today we have a new thing. We have slope-intercept form. Well, not slope-intercept form. It's just a slope formula that we use when we have two coordinate points. This is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Alright, so this is the formula that we have here. Really straightforward. We will have. Alright, so now we know this formula here, this algorithm. Alright, so let's start with a simple problem. Let's just say it's 3, 4, and let's make this skinnier. Alright, 3, 4, and 2, 3. Alright, so now we have. What I would do first if you're just starting is to label these. So this is y2, this is y1, this is x2, and this is x1. Alright, so when we know that, what we could do now is plug those values into the formula here. So we'll put y2, 3, minus y1, which is 4, over x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is 3. Alright, so then when we do this, we will get 3 minus 4 is -1. Erase that. -1 over, we have -1 on the bottom as well. Now we know from past videos that negative and negative is positive, so this will be a positive 1. Our slope is 1 over 1, and that just means that the rise is 1 and the x is 1. This is a slope basically. So then this would be our line right here. That's slope. Alright, so let's erase all of this. First, let's explain what slope is. We have a graph here. Alright, and we want to find the slope of these two different points. What slope is the incline or decline of the line between these two points here. So if we look here, let's just put these 2 points together. If we put a line through both of these points, we should get that kind of line there. So when we get that kind of line there, we're trying to find the incline, basically, the ratio that it does. When the last one that we did was incline 1 and go to the right 1. So then, yeah, it was 1 over 1. So this is rise. That means that it rises, it goes up like the y-axis, and this is run. That means it goes across the x-axis. Alright, so then if we have 1 over 1, we rise 1 and we go to the right 1. We rise 1, we go to the right 1. There we go. That's our slope. That's basically what it is. It's just the ratio between those 2 points. Okay? So let's now, I should make this eraser bigger. Alright, now let's do a harder one. We have y, let's go for a -3. We'll do 7 and negative. Let's do 2 and 8. -8. Alright, first let's label. If you're doing this the first time, let's label it. So this one is, go back. This is y2. This is y1. This is x2. Or no, that's not x2. This is x1, and this is x2. So basically, let's plug those values into the formula here. We got y2 minus 8 minus 7 over, we got x2 and x1. So 2 minus, alright, so we have two minuses here. We have this minus and we have this minus. When a minus and minus multiply each other, they will become positive. So we have a positive here, a positive 2 plus 7. Or no. Sorry. 2 plus 3. Alright, now we simplify this fraction here. We have -8 minus 7, which is -15, over 2 plus 3, which is 5. Alright, and then when we simplify this fraction, our slope should be -3. Alright, what that means, it's basically -3 over 1. We rise, or we decline -3. Let's make a graph here. We decline -3, so if we make a little notches here, we decline -3. Let's make that a different color. Decline -3. And then we will run 1. We will decline -3, and we will run 1. Decline -3, we will run 1. See? That's the slope right there. This is our answer to the slope. It's -3. So yeah, we have those. I hope that you guys are getting the concept. We have the formula, and basically you want to label the coordinates that you have. If you get coordinates, there's different type of slope problems. This is like one of the most simple problems, except finding the slope on a graph. That one's pretty easy. The way that you find the slope on the graph is if you have 2 points here. Let's just say that this one's at 2. This is 2, and then this is 4, and this is also 4, and this is also 2. So then, how many does it take to get to 4? Okay, so it takes 1, 2. It takes 2 to get to 4, and it takes 2 to get to 4 on the x-axis as well. So our slope will be 2 over 2, which is 1. And if we prove that, 1, 1, 1. Hold on, that wasn't correct. If we look at the slope here, we go up 1, we go to the side 1, we go up 1, we go to the side 1, and we will get to this point right there. So this is basically slope. I hope that this is informational and that you thought this was a good video. Okay, so the only tricky parts about slope is remembering y2 minus y1, over x2 minus x1. Sometimes people mix it up and they do y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. So yeah, some people mess that up. But also these signs here, they do change depending on the coordinate. So yeah, and also graphing slope, if it's a negative slope, it will always go this way. If it's a positive slope, it will always go this way. So yeah, the way to remember this is that it inclines when it's positive and it declines when it's negative. So I hope that this was informational and that you liked this video. This is really simple, I guess, and I hope that it was informational. Please like if you like it. Please dislike if you don't like it. And I guess I'll see you. Please comment like any questions that you have into the comment section with the timestamp. So yeah.